David, the Backyard Ufologist. So glad that you could join us on this Saturday. It's been a hot one. I'm going to tell you, I'm sweating. It feels good. It's better than being cold. That's for sure. Hey, man, what a great thing's going on. All the people I'm talking to on Twitter and Instagram, man, all over the world. It's really cool. We're trading some subscriptions, and I've got some shout outs to give you, a few announcements. If you've subbed, check and make sure you're still subscribed, okay? We're getting hit with some kind of algorithm, whatever you call it. It seems, and got a bunch that are not showing up. They say they subscribed and then they're unsubscribed. So they go back and subscribe. Right now we have 154 subscribers. Of course, we're looking for 1,000 and 4,000 hours of viewing time before we can make any kind of money. And all the money will go back into the channel. And what we'll do is we buy software, we buy cameras, and all kind of different stuff. The night vision to bring you some of the digital stuff out there in IR and night vision and see what we're really seeing out there. I'm catching a little bit with my iPhone and my little Canon camera right now, but that's just the way it is. 154, and we need 846 more. And I'm going to tell you, we've got like 30 new subscribers. So if we keep going like that, we'll eventually get there. And I sure do appreciate everybody. And my shout outs is Lion and the Woman. Hey, you're really cool. Love your stuff. Got some good pictures of the sky. Darla, she's a sky watcher also. I think she's in Canada. Hello, Darla. You're a sweet lady. Pepe Le Pew, the Skywalker in Canada. A Skywalker. There I go again. I did that last time. Skywatcher, not Luke Skywalker, but Skywatcher. God, man, I don't know why that happens. Anyway, Who Took My Mojo is a sky UFO hunter. And LexCon, a friend of mine I used to act with down in Atlanta. Mystic ALC, the Orb Whisperer. Susan Allison, Lisa Oakes, Majic UFO News, and that's with a J, and he's only on Twitter. Really cool. Majic UFO News. Got some good pictures and a lot of stories, so check him out. Cult UFO on Instagram, and he has a UFO clothing store and a lot of cool pictures. You ought to see it. They're kind of animated. Some of them, I don't know who's doing them. I'll give them a plug, but he said somebody was doing them for him. I want them to make me a logo. That would be really cool. Hate to compete with you, but I got to sell some t-shirts, you know. But I'm going to be buying some from you too. Creatures in the Clouds down in Galveston, Texas. Hello. I haven't heard much from you here lately. I hope you're okay. Orbs Realm in the UK. Cool stuff he's got. You got to check him out. Crystal and Chris Dixon down in Alabama. Hello, my darling daughter and son-in-law. My Skies 5D. Hello. Cool. Got some great stuff. Make sure you go by and check out My Skies 5D. And we said the Orb Whisper. And Meriton, I hope you're doing okay. I know you got sickness in the family and you're taking care of somebody. And I know how that is. I've been there. So, and I've even been there myself. So I understand what you're going through. I can relate. Art Alien TV, Mr. Joe White. I've been talking to him a lot by the comments through YouTube. He does a lot on Mars. Got some great pictures. He's put in a lot of time on this, and he's showing you what really is on Mars. Man, it flips me out. And he's right. There it is right there. Check him out. He's got a good one. He just put up about a comet, life on a comet. I just watched it. It was really good. So, Joe, I told you I was going to shout out to you. So thanks so much. ECETI Ranch, ECETI Ranch, James Gillian's place. He is my master teacher, and he don't even know it. I think I've mentioned to him, but he probably forgot. He's everybody's master teacher. He's a really cool guy. They're having a lot going on up there. We were going to try to go this year, but expenses throughout the year has dipped into that fund, and we're not going to be able to go across the United States this year. Maybe next year, James. I hope I can get there. Okay, and also Jasmine, it's Jasminee, and got some good rapping and songs that she's doing. You got to check her out. She's really good. Give Gas Fitness, is a place where you can get fit, and he is on Twitter, I believe. Yes. Priscilla with OJ Bobby Johnson. He's entrepreneurial skills and showing you how to do it. So check them out. Make sure you subscribe, like, ring the notification bell. When we upload a new video or go live, we'll have something really good for you. You can count on that. I sure do appreciate it. Would like to say this about Secure 10. Tyler over at Secure 10, he got demonetized the other day, saying his titles were misleading, and which is untrue. I don't know if it's the algorithm that's going around that automatically does that stuff to you, and then you complain and they look at it. But I don't know. But everybody, all of the UFO community and the fans, all wrote YouTube. I even did it, and saying, "Hey, man, that's untrue. It's untrue. You need to monetize this channel back." And they did. This morning he got up and he is back monetized. So Tyler, really cool, dude. I appreciate you. I really do. Okay, I think that does it for all of the shout outs that I promised. If I forgot somebody, make sure that you email me or comment and tell me that. The chat is working. If you'd like to say hello, I'll say hi back to you. And you can participate if you would like to. I would appreciate it. My voice is coming back a little bit. Some new kind of blood pressure medicine that I'm taking. It makes you have a dry cough. Man, these allergies on top of it, the pollen, it's just green up here in New England now. We hit it late up here. It's already happened down south. I think it's like 96 degrees down there now. But we're getting there now. And it is bad. Hard to breathe sometime. You get really hot. You used to be in cold. Just changes just like that from wintertime to summer here. And that can suck. It really does. Okay. With that said, my voice may be returning. We sure do hope so. So make sure you chat and say hello, okay? We're going to go ahead and screen share and get started here. Now, this is a picture of right beside the fairy circle to the left is the fairy circle. And this is another little quartz boulder here. And I didn't see anything. And I go, wait a minute, I see something. So there's one orb hiding back here, and I wanted you to take a look-see at that. Now, this one we've seen before, and if you see right here, there's two eyes, there's a nose and a snout. Now, there's your lion, your feline being right there. See, here's one right here. See the mouth? See the ears? The two eyes right here? You can see them. These are the feline beings. These are the protectors. They used to protect like emperors and kings and such, princes and princesses. Don't you know? Don't you know? In India, you can see some of the pictures that they have painted with the lion, the big giant lions, and they're up at East City Ranch a lot too. The more that place is more, it's older and it has more serenity there in the land. It's been that way for hundreds of years. And I think my land here has also, but I am really getting it tamed down, and only benevolent entities are allowed. And the vortexes and the gates and the portals are all being guarded by Christ conscious ascended masters. And we have 1 John 4:14 that we do to protect the place. We do a clearing sometimes 4 times a day. Even my wife is doing it now. So extra prayers and clearings, and it's really working pretty good here, it seems like. But you can see these are the feline beings. So I wanted to show that one I caught. And this is another bunch of quartz boulders here. And I wasn't going to use these, but, you know, I saw this and I said, look at this. You know, you can't really see, but that looks like a cat eyes right there, doesn't it? A cat eye? It does. And this looks like somebody just sitting there from their shoulders up, just looking. They're attached to whatever it is. And see the energy, the field around that? Wow, huh? Yeah, there's something there. It's really cool. There's something here. Little elementals all over. There's no lightning bugs out, so these are not lightning bugs. These things, these two things are together a lot, and you can see the energy around it. I think it's somebody told me it's the flapping of little wings or little pixies, little elementals, and you know something. You know, I really believe that. I do. And look at this one. Now, this looks more like a canine. If you'll look, the two eyes here, the nose, the snout. I have a lot of animals here. I'm part Cherokee, and I'm not going to argue about it with Elizabeth Warren. But anyway, I think that a lot of animals come to me. I mean, in dreams, I dream of the lions and I dream of bears. A lot of bears here lately. I don't know. And blue cats with white feet. I've never seen a blue cat, but it was like a special cat. And somewhere in a previous life, previous planet or something, maybe, could be, I don't know, they were blue cats. I don't know. I have made them in my mind, my subconscious, some reason. That's kind of weird. Now, I've seen this stuff here, right here before. Now, you can see this is a beak, kind of, and an eye. It looks like it's a bird there for a second, and then what is this? Look at the energy around this, and it's golden, white, the golden greenish tint to it. That might be from the weeds there, all of that right there. But you can see that this is some kind of entity, and this could be an extraterrestrial, and that's what they look like. I'm going to tell you, you know, they travel around like this, and you know, like I keep saying, maybe we are the giants. We could be. Fairy circle here, my beautiful wife made back in 2006, and a big quartz boulder there. And there's a lot that's buried here under the ground too. And all of these are quartz boulders and rocks that was from an ancient wall that somebody tore down. I wouldn't have tore it down, but I guess it's tore down and strolled everywhere. And so we're savaging it. So this is something that was really cool. This looked like the little entity almost from the Nightmare Before Christmas, almost, doesn't it? But then I got to looking at it some more, and if you want to comment on this on the chat is working. You can see that these may be some kind of ancient foreign language from our extraterrestrial language or something. The letters kind of look like ours, but I wonder what that means. That could mean hello, it could mean hi. I don't think it's going to say we're ready to invade you. But anyway, you can see there's an eye right there too. Always looking. But that's kind of weird. And it's cool. Some really cool stuff out there. I don't know what this is out here. Little elementals and pixies and fairies. This is the back of the house, and the deck's down here. Getting ready to go out and get that scrub to do some UFO hunting. The weather is getting a lot better now. It's warmer. Even some of the mosquitoes are out. So I planted a lot of catnip around the deck. So hopefully that's going to help. I don't like using chemicals or anything. We use everything natural, you know, vinegar and water. My wife has a really good cocktail of that, and it really works great. I'm very fortunate to have her. And this is another one. It looks like that same one, actually, but it's changed a little bit. Now, you can see, I don't know, what do you think that is? You can see there's something in it. They're just so far away. They're coming closer. They're getting a little closer. Now, I saw this one. You can see the two eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Hear my voice going, still cracking. Ugh. Yeah, you see two eyes, a nose, and a big smile. I like that when they smile. See, I told you we have malevolent entities here, but just because they look, you know, evil or something, you know, like you see on TV, how they've programmed you, doesn't mean that they are. And I tell you, if they are, they don't hang around here long, because we have 1 John 4:1. We do, It's universal law. They have to go. And we have a lot of benevolent entities and Christ conscious ascended masters that are here, and even angels and guardian angels, our guardian angels, and they're out pretty quickly. They don't want to hang around here anyways. Too much good love and energy here. I don't know. This is just so far away. It's hard to see what it is, but one day I'm going to catch that really close. I have captured a couple of them, and I'm going to show you a few of those here. I'm not going to keep you too much longer here. Oh, yeah. Now, I want to tell you, I took this last night, and this one's always hanging around right up there. It looks like Jupiter, you know? So you can see there's a few faces in here and a couple of other things. I'm going to let you see what you think is in here. Hello, Mark Swabrick. Hey, glad that you're here. All right, Swarbrick. I keep messing that up. I'm sorry. I don't mean to butcher that, but you know, it's been a long time since I've been on the radio, so I'm going to have to get back into pronouncing my words and using my mouth better. Yes. This is the one up there. And looks like a profile of an extraterrestrial. Kinda, could be. Now, this one I saw, and through the camera, this was all lit up. This thing was really lighting up the side of the big tree out there. I can't really tell what's in it. You can see there's a face or something in there, but part of it, you can see it's the tree also. So somebody that really knows how to pull this out and look at it. I just don't have Photoshop. So, but see right here, the big picture, the eye here, nose, and a mouth. It almost looks like a monkey. There's like a star right there on the forehead where the third eye is. You see the nose and the mouth. It looks like a monkey. The Monkey King. It could be. I mean, in China, they are really big on the Monkey King. That's for sure. Yeah, it's wild. Really is. Little elementals or a camera artifact. I don't know what that is. They hang around too, whatever they are. And it's so far away, you can't really see what this is. It gets pixelized. But look at this. Wow. And this is so far away. Just think what would do if we had really good cameras and could zoom in on this. This is as far as I can go on it. Excuse me. Do you see this? The two eyes? And this looks like a white beard that goes on around with white hair. That could be one of the ascended Christ conscious ascended masters looking down on us. And you can see it's white and gold. That's a good sign. Good sign. He's really up there too. He really is. Okay. I think this is the one that I took of the big tree. It's out in the back and you can see all around it. Look at this right up here. I don't know what this is. You know, this could be part of the tree. You know, I don't know. I don't think it is. But see, there's something here like a worm, like the rods, and it may be slowed down a little bit. And you can even see two eyes and a nose right there. Yeah, it could be pareidolia, as they call it. Your brain makes it look like that. It could be, but not all of it. Not all of it. Just the ones that's hard to see. There's an entity in there. And I'm going to tell you, this is a sanctuary for benevolent entities. And that's what I wanted to make. Just like East Eddy Ranch. Trying to copy what James Gillian does. He says he walks and all of a sudden a master will appear to him on the right side of him or the left side of him and talk with him and say what he's got to say and leaves. A lot of interesting things going on up there. And the Indians, the Native American Indians that lived there, hundreds of years have known this. This is not something new. This has been happening for many years. And back when the old days, when, you know, like the 1800s, 1700s, when they got injured and would break their legs or something, the Indians would leave them at the base of Mount Adams. He's like 13 miles from Mount Adams, and you can see it's the Cascade Mountains, you know, where Mount Rainier is, Mount St. Helens and all of that. But he is on 13 miles from Mount Adams, and they'd leave them there and come back in a couple of days, and they'd be all healed and ready to go. And they don't remember anything, but from what I understand, there's big doors that open there, and ships come in and come out. They've already captured it. It's all on film and video. They have them travel right through the field in front of them. You should see it. You know, he's tried to tell everybody and show everybody. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Something, but it is happening at East City Ranch. I promise you. Go check it out. Okay. It's called ECETI Ranch with James Gillian, Trout Lake, Washington State. Really secluded area. And you have to fly into Portland, and then there's a 2-hour drive. And you probably have to rent a car. I'm understanding they may have a shuttle now, but I'd have to rent a car because I'd like to, you know, just go check it out. Just go check it out. I want to go so bad. You know, if I could, I'd go live there and we would, it'd be so much fun. So much fun. I can't wait to go, really. And I'm not going to drive. I'm going to fly, but people say, why don't you drive? No, it's just too far for me to drive. I could rent one of those campers, but I just don't have that kind of money. I'm a poor boy. I mean, that's just the way it is. You know? All right. 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. You see all these things in these orbs? Tell me what you think there is. Okay. Hey, Orbs Realm. Hey, greetings to you, Orbs Realm. Hey, I've got a request too. I want you to do some more Pink Floyd. Man, your daughter played it great, man. You sang like better than David Gilmour, man. Hey, man, I can be your manager and you can come and do the British invasion over again, okay? And this guy is really cool. Orbs Realm. He's got a video where this orb comes down. He asks it to come down. The angels come down. This orb comes down, spreads its wings, and this thing's transparent now and starts flapping. I watched that thing over and over again. I said, what a great catch. But he has several great catches out there. Yeah, Orbs Rim, I sure do appreciate you being part of the show today. Still just surviving, you know, not many subscribers. We got like 154. We need 846 before we start making any money. But nevertheless, we sure are glad that you're here. And as long as you can stay, I sure do appreciate it. I really do. I hope to get with you and do an interview with you like we're doing right now and let you talk and let you and listen to some of the things that you have came across, because I think you were a paranormal investigator too at one time. I go way back too as investigating, you know, cemeteries and houses, and I've been on all kind of different teams here in New England, and lots of fun. We've learned a lot, that's for sure. Now this one here looks like a extraterrestrial. You can see the outline of the head, the almond eyes right there. You can see the skull, you know. And then if you look at the big picture, you see the nose here and the mouth, and it looks like some kind of dog, some kind of animal right here. See, it goes around like this. Here's the snout, here's the bottom lip, and here's the nose. I've seen this one before. These are some of the same ones that's been out there, and they hang out. And they've been there for like over a year. It's probably been there for thousands of years. They've loaded up all of these boulders, quartz crystal, and they're all lined up. And you can see it goes across the street into somebody else's yard, and it goes beyond my yard on the other side also. So, and then we have the circles here. So we have a lot of vortexes, portals, and gates here, and they are guarded by benevolent entities and Christ conscious ascended masters. We ask them, and I'm sure it happens, especially when we use 1 John 4:1-4. You're laughing out loud, Dave. Orbs Rim. Yeah. Yes, I am. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Hey, man, this guy can sing. Orbs Rim, man, you got to do another video. That's for sure. Even if it's just a couple of minutes, just play one. Love to hear you. Love to hear you. Maybe brain damage. That would be appropriate for me, right? Oh, I love the dark side of the moon. That's for sure. I'll go way back on that. Boy, we were into something there. Look at this one. 2 eyes. No, see, that's just undeniable. And look at the big smile on it. So he's saying cheese. You know, he could be looking from millions, billions of miles away, or he could be just a planet just outside of our vision, you know, in our galaxy for sure. Look at that. Yeah, they're checking us out. They're here. Some of these are spirits, yes. Some of them, most of them are extraterrestrials looking in another dimension. Look at this one right here peeking over. I like that. I didn't even see that until now. Sometimes I see these things on the big screen, and sometimes I see them better on the big screen, and sometimes I see them better on the little screen. Look at this. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. Check it out. Got a little energy coming off of it. Yeah, we really need your help. We want you to subscribe. If anything, if you can't make a donation, with all the details in the description box, if you can't, that's okay. Just sharing and commenting and subscribing helps me. And, you know, that's the way I want it to be anyway. I hate to take donations. And, but they are welcomed and appreciated for sure. This has got a little Y in it. That's pretty cool. I like to hear what you think it is, that's for sure. And in the fairy circle, let's look over here. You can't really tell. It's kind of pixelized, but 2 eyes and a nose and a mouth. You can see it right there. Easy. Just think what it looked like with a good camera, professional one. Oh, yeah. Also, I wanted to say, when after this broadcast, I kind of edit it down and put my logo and stuff in there because I really can't create a video. I just don't have the software. I have to go live and use Google's software. And then I have a little editor, and man, those things are expensive. And I edit it down and everything and try to make it a little bit better. And use my logo and stuff and put a little music on it, make it sound a little bit better. And if you'll come back and like and comment, I sure would appreciate it, because I take these down, and because they're live and you don't want to repeat a live broadcast, you want to get it edited and, you know, halfway professional. You know, I'm really trying. I really am. So make sure you come back and like and comment when you get a chance. Don't forget me, okay? All right, we saw this one. Let's move on here. I think we're getting close to the end here. Is that right? Yeah. These are some pictures I've been using for logos. Now, this is one I took around the fairy circle. And I didn't see anything out there until I come in here and edit it. And just all I ever do is just control the contrast and the brightness. And this is what I see. And you can see this one is very transparent. You can see right through it. But look at the things that are in there before you go all the way through. You can see there's somebody in here. There's people in here. There's entities in here. Look at the 2 eyes right here, the nose, the mouth, and look at the shape of the head. That's just a classic gray. And look at this one right here. This looks more like an animal. You see it like a dog almost, a canine, doesn't it? Here's one right here. It looks like the Grinch or a rabbit. See right here? The nose, the mouth. And it looks like a cat. Looks like a feline. That's for sure. We have the feline beings here. You really need to look into that, because I'm going to tell you, research that, the feline beings. They're here and they are protectors for sure. Now, I'll just kind of go back here and let you look at it, and you can maybe screen share it or screen save it, and then you can look at it or come back when I do my edit, and you can look at it more, because I know we're kind of pressed for time. I'm kind of long-winded. I start to ramble. I'm sorry about that. But I love this stuff, and I love doing this with you. Man, if I could make some money at it, oh, it would be great. Okay, the 2 eyes, the nose and the mouth right here. Look at those eyes. You know, I mean, it's just undeniable. You know, I used to think that it was just dust myself. Now look at this. This looks like one of those. This looks like some kind of letter, some kind of I don't know, like a symbol, like an old astrology icon or symbol, but it really isn't. But it's something. It almost looks like Japanese or Asian, you know, Korean. It could be. Could be. Look at the energy off that one. Wow. But you can see all of this. Look at that one. I didn't even see this one on the chair, hanging out on the chair. See, like I said, this is a sanctuary. Look at that eye right there. And the big smile. See the smile, the nose and the smile? You know, these things may have known me in another life, you know, or another planet. So there's Dave, man. And see how they sit on the ground here, right over here? You know, they're just hanging out, man, because it's a really good, cool place to be. See the two eyes, the nose, and the mouth? That just excites me, man. Look at this. I wished I had the night vision where I could really. Oh, look at that. That's a cat being, a feline being right there. You can tell with the nose and the mouth, and they're just hanging out. The Hammonasset ley line runs really close through here, and a lot of portals, energy, gates, wormholes, what have you. I don't know exactly where he is, but I've got to get somebody that knows how to do the dowsing. I want to try it myself, but I want somebody that knows what they're doing and can teach me. You know, that would be really cool. Okay, this is the one I call. It's always out there. Look at the energy. Look at the lines around here. I catch this a lot. I've been catching this over a year, and that looks like a big eyeball right there. And if you kind of go back on it, it almost looks like the Om symbol. I don't know. It could be. Uh, but look here, big eyes, nose, and mouth. That almost looks like E.T. phone home kind of E.T. right there, doesn't it? All right. Well, anyway, I took it and I went sideways with it. I rotated it, as you call it. And when I rotated it, you can still see the eye right there. You can see there looks like somebody's standing there behind it. And then saw this right here. Look at this. This is a entity. There's the mouth, the nostrils, and the two eyes right there. I've never saw that before. And if you look within there, you see a little being there with an arm holding some controls or something right here. And you know, it could be a Merkaba. I really believe this. Look at it could be a gate. See right here, all of the little symbols going around it and the lines and stuff. And then if you look at it real closely, you can see two eyes and a mouth right here. You see, instead of the eye, that's a mouth turned sideways. It's just so damn interesting. I just can't get enough of this. I can't get enough of it. Yeah, Orbs Realm, 1971. That's how long you've been doing it, a lot longer than I. That's for sure. I've been doing it, I guess, in the 80s and the 90s, but I didn't even know I was doing it. I lived close to a cemetery and had a lot of experiences there. I even helped dig graves. They did it by hand down in Alabama in the 60s. And I really experienced a lot, and I was told a lot. And my aunt lived right across the street. So she said that she used to see a lot of lights out there and things moving around at night. Her husband, my uncle, worked the night shift, and she stayed up all night reading and smoking those true cigarettes. That's what killed her, but had a lot of stories about that. But anyway, you can see many things in this orb. So I hope you screen save it and check it out. That's for sure. I sure do appreciate everybody here. Oh, this is a iPhone 7 live photo that I took. Do you remember? I was telling you I have these live photos that I take. Well, I took it, I slowed it down, and I looped it, and I put it in the editor, and you can see these rods going by. These aren't bugs now. I'm going to show you. I want to show you. Check this out. It goes by real fast. Look at this. And I slowed it down to 10%. Look at that. Right by me. Look how fast that is going. That's going almost the speed of light. Has to be. Has to be. Look at this. I'm going to do it again and watch at the end. Wow. And I think it stops right there. Check this out. Isn't that something? I can't really, let's see. No, I can't zoom in on it. That's too bad. Yeah, I haven't learned how to do that yet. But anyway, look at this thing. I see these things out there too, like this, that are just hanging vertically up. You can see the orbs here, down here. Man, this is something. Go up from that comment. Okay, go up from that comment. All right. Oh, okay. Brandon, hey. Hey, Brandon. Let's see. Greetings, Dave. I'm listening, but working. That's good. You need to work. That's for sure. I don't even know your first name, Orbs Realm. You know, we've been talking. I don't even know your name. That's kind of crazy. Okay, the one before. Okay. Oh, okay, you're working. Okay. That's all I see so far. But anyway, I appreciate it there. Yes, I do appreciate it. Okay, I think that's all I have today. Um, okay, let's go ahead and close that out and we'll stop and get back here. Yeah, there I am. I appreciate everybody participating today. We're trying to grow this little channel and like Orbs Realm, you know, oh, okay. Brendan. Okay, this is Brendan. Brendan is Orbs Rim from the UK, a good friend of mine. We've been talking for a couple of months now, and we kind of lose contact because there's like a 6 hour difference across the pond, you know. And I have a couple of friends in the UK. Do you remember Lucy that, I forget what her stage name was. Gosh, but anyway, she played on Young Dracula. She was the little girl genius. Well, she's all grown up now and she's on Instagram. And me and her are really good friends. And if I ever come to London, she said to look her up. So I'm going to look her up and you up. And I love that countryside. Oh, my goodness. The old pubs. And I was looking a little bit of something on the History Channel about vampires and stuff. How they dug them up in the old days and would stake them because most of them had some kind of tuberculosis or something. But anyway, we won't get into that. But I'm tree and I hope one day that I'll have the money to visit there. And even I can't even get to East Ranch in Washington State, but I am trying. That's for sure. James Gillian, we love you, buddy, and you really showed me a lot. That's for sure. Appreciate it. So if you subbed, make sure that you are still subbed. Getting hit with those algorithms, it seems. I think they're automatic. That's what they are. And they see something they don't like, it automatically looks for stuff and then it shuts you down or does something to you. And I'm glad that Secure Team 10 is back. That shows you what community can do. It's only a small group of people that make a difference in this country. Do you know that? In the world, not just the country, the world. And ring that notification bell and be notified when we go live or have a new video. We have 154 subscribers. We need 846 to reach our goal of 1,000. And I think that's it for today. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. If you're on Twitter, retweet. If you're on Instagram, reshare. Facebook, reshare. I do appreciate it. That helps me out. And if you like what we're doing here and would like to take part in it and support the page, all the information is in the description box below. We do appreciate it very much. All the people that participated today, Orbs Ram, Mark Swarbrick, did I get it right? I hope so. Brendan, I sure do appreciate everybody. That's for sure. And we hope that you come back here next Saturday. I want to stay with you all day long, but I know I can't do that. The wife's waiting on me. I got a flat tire on my new car. Can you imagine that? I've only had it 2 weeks and now I have a flat tire. I've got to go get it patched. Sometimes life can really throw you some curveballs. Just got to take it as it comes. And everything going on in the world today, let's use unconditional love and forgiveness if we can. I know it's hard to do sometimes with some people, but just remember they're spiritually sick. They're not spiritually awake yet. So treat them like they're sick. It's nothing against you. You have a good program. Don't let it bring you down. That's for sure. Unconditional love and forgiveness. Spirituality, not religion, okay? Always remember that. There's a big difference. Religion is man-made. Spirituality is your personal relationship with your higher power, be it Buddha, be it Jesus Christ, which mine is Jesus Christ, and Creator God, God and the Son. And hey, man, if you pray to Allah or whatever, hey, more power to you, okay? But anyway, pray for unconditional love and forgiveness, not bad things, okay? We sure do appreciate it, everybody, and we'll check you back here next Saturday. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Oh, yeah, have a safe holiday if you're in the United States, Memorial Day. So get out there, barbecue. The weather's going to be great. Have a good time. Summertime's almost here. The warm weather's out there. And we're going out there tonight, and we're going to be UFO hunting. If we see something, I'll break in live and bring it to you, okay? David, the Backyard Ufologist, saying have a great weekend and holiday. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for watching and everybody that participated.